Well, I'm very happy you're here. I never done this before. A woman I met on a masterclass I did that follows my work, and then I was like, oh, come to my house, let's do a video together.
Oh, wow. I feel very honoured because I've been following you for so long.
Really?
You're like my girl crush.
Oh, that's so nice. So I did this masterclass with Estée Lauder to support breast cancer awareness. I remember I saw you and you were like this vision of Miu Miu icon, perfectly dressed, and this incredible eyeliner. Wow, that's like a perfect eyeliner.
Oh, thank you.
And then you told me you just had a baby. I was like, okay, we need to know, because for her to have time to get dressed, do her hair, and do a liner, and have a newborn, that means for me that your technique is very good. I really want to help women to know how to do a liner, because for me, I think it's the hardest. As a professional, it's sometimes a bit hard to teach it because your techniques are easy for you, but you don't know that it's actually not easy for people. So that's why I wanted a woman that is not a makeup artist and has an amazing technique to show her technique.
I will try and do my best.
Your little girl is now 5 months, right?
Yes.
Aurora, you told
Aurora.
me.
Yes.
She's so freaking cute.
Thank you.
She's like a doll. You also a lawyer?
Yes. My background's in construction infrastructure law.
Oh, okay. I don't think I ever met a lawyer that was in this department.
And over here now I'm in compliance.
So you're a very busy woman,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Did you go back to work? Yes, you started. You
I've
told
started
me.
back at work.
How
yes.
is it? How do you feel?
The first week was challenging,
Yes.
but now it's getting better. I think I'm
Yeah.
getting into the groove of things. Yes.
Oh, that's good. Do you have some me time?
No, not really. I'm sure you find the same.
No, it's gone. I always say happy mommy, happy baby.
Absolutely.
Finding back some time for you is going to be very important for the future, but it's the hardest, I feel like. So one thing I said to moms, I said, you know, you have to take a shower, you have to brush your teeth, you have to do your, I mean, you don't have to do your makeup, but if you do your makeup, you have to get dressed. Use that time as what I call a chérie me. Chérie in French means darling, so something you darling yourself. You cherish yourself instead of thinking I'm fixing myself up. You're saying, I am amazing, I am wonderful, and I'm celebrating what I am right now with outfit and makeup and hair. You're brushing your hair like you're Cleopatra, you know? So having this intention is kind of a good way to at least have a few moments of self-love. So I hope when you do your liner, you have this intention.
Yes. It makes me feel ready, like I can be ready for any occasion if I need to leave the house. Yes.
So it's like a wellness tool for you to do your makeup. You're not trying to fix yourself, it's just that you feel pretty, you feel good, and it gives you strength.
I feel like if I have my liner on, I'm ready to take on the world.
Okay, I feel like this was red lipstick, so I totally feel you. You do it every day?
Yes.
So you must rock this liner like...
Well, now I feel a little bit of pressure, but...
yeah, that's true, I'm pushing you. So can you take us through your little makeup bag?
Sure. To do my eyeliner, I use Physicians Formula because it helps with my lash growth.
Oh.
Because I have little tiny lashes that go down like this.
Okay.
So that helps with lash growth. And then...
I never heard of this.
Oh, it's great. And it really does work. So I use that, and then I have a mascara. Curler.
Okay, waterproof. Is that waterproof as well?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so
it is.
both waterproof.
And for my lashes, I find
Best.
the best eyelashes.
I agree, Shamara is the best eyelash curler. I agree.
And especially for Asian eyes too.
Yeah.
I find. Everything I use has to be waterproof because my lashes go down.
Okay.
And so without
It
waterproof.
will go. Okay.
Yes. A bit of foundation, Shiseido foundation. At the moment, I've got a Bourjois. I love this. I bought this in Paris a few years ago. And I just love that colour.
It's been so long I haven't seen a Bourjois packaging. It's like a real French. So cute.
And they don't carry it over here, which is strange. That's my eyeliner to put on the waterline.
Okay.
Also Physicians Formula because it's also waterproof.
Okay.
And to keep my eyeliner from running, my lid's a little bit oilier. So what I use is just that as a base.
That's really smart to use an eyeshadow instead of a base. I like that. I never did that before.
But I don't have to do this every day because my makeup most days is probably between 5 and 10 minutes.
Okay, I love this.
If I'm running really late or low on time, I just use a lipstick for blush as well.
I totally approve that. That's what I love.
That's pretty much my basic look at the moment.
Great. So I want to see everything you do, and I'm going to ask you questions to clarify things. So it's going to be a weird video because I don't think I'll do any makeup. I will fix things if I see that you can improve, in my opinion, but I really doubt that I'm going to do it. So also, really, I want to take out all the pressure I put on because I keep saying there, nobody is going to stare at your eyes and compare if they're the same. And if this person is doing this, that means like it's a beep. So you don't need this person in your life. I'm kidding. So show me your first step. What do? We already have skincare.
No matter what I do, I have to have sunscreen on every day.
Okay.
I try to only use a little bit of this guy.
That's pretty little.
I try to only use a little bit because then my skin gets dry and it looks... And I always start, as a mum now, I've got bags under my eyes, so it's circles.
Oh my gosh.
Do the other side. And my goal is to eventually not have to use any foundation on my skin like you, because you've got amazing skin.
Thank you. But I do have a ton of concealer under my eyes. I'm not gonna lie. You can't see, but it's like this concealer.
But your skin looks amazing
Thank you.
on camera as well as it is in person.
Thank you.
So I do a little bit around the nose, and then I just do a tiny little bit on each side and on the forehead, and just very lightly, really thin layer, just to hide the dark spots that I've got. I don't know, your skin is amazing, but I got some dark spots during pregnancy.
Yeah, of course. So what do you like about this foundation?
It's so light, and it has a really nice fragrance, but it's not overwhelming. And I've learned this trick from you where I try not to put foundation on the nose either, because it does look,
Right,
and my skin gets dry, and it does.
And you don't have redness on your nose, so you don't need it on your nose.
Yeah, so and then with whatever's left on my hand, I've got some darker spots just around here, also from pregnancy. So I just dab a little bit in those areas. That's it. Then I leave the skin to dry. So I do my eyebrow while I wait for my skin to just set. So I just fill it in so that it looks like I've got a little bit of something at the end.
That's nice.
Then I just brush it through. Then I move on to my right brow. So I would love to hear your recommendation for eyebrow pencils, because I go through them like every 2 weeks.
What do you mean you use?
I finish one of these
Really?
every 2 weeks, yeah.
The color is perfect for you, and the texture as well. So I would just tell you to keep using this one.
And I love that you can multitask and you can do so many things when you're doing your makeup, whereas...
Like what? Drink a glass of wine and
when I watch your videos, you're doing so many things and you're thinking ahead. I also do my eyebrows, so I know where my liner needs to end.
Okay, good trick. So you finish the length of your eyebrow, so you know how.
Yes.
Where you should direct the tip of your liner.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a very good trick.
And I also know like how thick I want my liner to be that
Okay.
day as well. And then I go in with my eyeshadow. This is the Chanel eyeshadow. My lids are a little bit oily, so this just helps control the oiliness of the lid. It's not so noticeable, and it hides some of the veins. I've got very veiny lids. And with my little pinky finger, I just do it a little bit down here. You'll have to tell me if this is the wrong technique, Violette, because
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
I'm not doing it to perfect. I'm just doing it so that I have something as a base.
Yeah, I like it, and it gives you a little sparkle. One thing I will tell you is
Yes.
you should put the lip balm now, so it's gonna be on your lips
Yes.
like a mask. Maybe that's what you do at home.
I do actually. Depending on the kind of day that I have, I would go in with my eyelash curler and do that first. I know where my lashes sit, and then I know how to do my liner. More than 5 minutes. My lashes also fold under. I have to really get in there. If I'm feeling fancy, then I would do my waterline. You can't see the skin.
I love when your liner comes from your lash.
And it doesn't matter if it's messy, so long as all the lashes are covered.
Right away to give you definition to your eyes, more intensity.
And then go in with a waterproof mascara. And I always put the mirror down here because I don't want to stretch my eyelids. And then if I'm feeling very fancy, I'll do a second coat, but normally if it's just a wet day, I just go in with one coat. It's funny, before I was pregnant, before we had children, I would have a heated eyelash curl and I'll spend like half an hour on makeup. And then I'm now going to curl the other side. And then going back in with the liner.
That's a good trick to tell mono leads is when you apply the eyeliner pencil in your lash line, don't worry about being messy because you're gonna have to recover a big part of it anyway.
And half the time you can't even see. That's why my liner is so thick, because you can't see it. So much of it is folded underneath the skin.
Because most of the time you have your eyes open.
So this is the part.
So this is a nice liner because it's very black.
And then I open and I just stop when I'm there. And
You're trying to meet your eyebrow.
yes. And then I just do that little line
And you stop at the bone, I see.
yes.
So you follow the shape of your eyelid. I see the volume of your eyelid.
I start with just doing this line here, and then I thicken it up then I go above the fold. Then I will just apply another coat, make it really dark. Then I will stop working on that and do the other eye just so that I can come back in and...
So that's amazing because the fold here is completely gone. So it opens your eye up in the most amazing way. And at the same time, when you close your eyes, people can be like, oh, it's really thick when you close your eyes, but you're not sleeping with people when you have makeup on, right? So when you blink, I don't have time to see how large it is. I just did this super beautiful retro liner, and that's one thing that really shocked me in a good way. When I met you, I was like, wow, that looks amazing.
And I try and keep my eye open when I do it too.
That's a very good tip, to always do your liner when you have your eyes open.
Well, today it's not going to be perfect.
It is perfect. I would say what I picked from your application, you always do your eyes open, but you are facing the mirror, like you talk to somebody, you're not like this. So you can really see where your eyelids, the volume of it and everything. So you see how you really are. And on this, I felt like you were using the volume of the fold to go over it and then just follow your shape. And I could see that thanks to the volume that you follow, you will really like embrace, and then you were like sliding over the eyelid in a very impressive way. But I also think it's because you were using your eye as a guide. You're not scared to make it thick. As long as it goes above the fold, that's going to be the trick to make your eyes like super open, and it's a style, and I feel like more women should do this. It's so beautiful.
It's my only signature look.
It's your signature look, yes.
And then the next thing I would do is just do a bit of blush. And then I would go in with lipstick. And what I like to do is also, and then I check to see if I need more blush. But I think
You look good. It's
done.
perfect.
So normally I would be able to do that in like 5 minutes.
Yes, but you had one hand, no desk to put your elbow on, and you were explaining. So it was pretty fast.
Put my glasses on just to make sure that I could actually see again.
So pretty.
That's it. I'm ready to take on the world.
Yes, you are, definitely. That's some like va-va-voom right there. Have you ever did this with color? Have the same base, but then add a touch of color right in the center. Look, this incredible blue. But like you basically can take any color you want and apply it on top of what you just did. The great thing is because you have your shape, your liner, everything is ready. So it's gonna be extremely easy to do. And then I'm gonna have this one that seems crazy, but I'm just gonna add it just on the center to create a little highlight.
Oh wow, I love this.
It's so nice on you. I use this very dark blue first all over,
Right.
and then the blue here just in the center.
And then just go all over.
Yeah, this color is so intense.
I love it, it's great.
So I would add another layer, especially on that part. Yeah. Yes. And then I'll use this one, you know, where the volume is the most up, because that's where the highlight is supposed to be. And then you just blend a little bit gently on each side. Oh, easy, right?
Oh yes. I love this.
You need to go out tonight.
I know.
No, the color is
I love this
incredible.
color. I do. Thank you.
Good job.
This is wonderful. I'm learning you technique.
You can do like a dark copper or even a dark burgundy. I would avoid like gold, silver, because it's too light, what I call white, because it has this white cast. But for example, you could even do that with this color here on top if you want to do more of a gray, silvery, smoky eye. But with your liner, this shape is amazing. This is your makeup. Just you can change out the color a little bit sometimes. And you can even use like a more glittery one to put in the highlight zone if you want to really have this foil liner.
I love this look. I can't believe I've not thought of this before.
Well, that's what I'm here for. And really, you're doing so good with your makeup. You know, I didn't have to tell you anything. I just want you to have another little version so you can have fun. And you look amazing.
Thank you.
I'm so happy with it.
Thank you, Violette. I finally get to meet my crush. It's so fantastic.
I'm really honored. I am. Thank you again.